mind. I picture classic divine to get on rapping. And my back was walking raptor Jurassic. I park in ashes, spit acid upon these bastards. Mansion raptors, I'm at this about who holds it down, not who lost it faster. Live life with no limits. The chef for Gold Kitchen, more spliffs. I smoke different. Nice chick looks so vicious. First I keep my eye on the prize and work hard to get mine. In due time, I be the reason they fly. Don't get lost in the bunch who often just give up. Keep your head up, go hard like it's the first of the month. Living amongst the dust, I'm allergic to such. I fly above, eagle vision, I'm up on a level. But they gotta address your name with a hello. I'm one confident fellow, the face people remember, the one top contender. I put rappers in blender, I rap crack, you splendor. I'm real, you boys pretender. You lack actual members, I stack cash in December to throw racks this summer like fuck your clothing store. I'm exciting, you niggas bored, turning daughters like doors, turning daughters to whores. We running through them like boars, Trojan golden war. I leave soldiers in awe, I bring the funk to your door. My flow hard to the core, asking for encores. Rhymes LeBron scored, too easy, they want more. I'm wondering why for. I don't really know these niggas, I don't really trust these bitches. I don't really know these niggas, I don't really trust these bitches. Got dreams, I'm going. Classic, word to your gentleman, I'm classic. Dragon, fly like Daenerys on a dragon. Fresh, gotta put me in a casket. Ashes, 30 out the window when I Ashton. Martin, we are not the same, a different market. Marcus, walking out in Neiman's, they in Target.
Mic check. I'm about to hit him with the shoulders. You know, I can get light now. I can get light. I can do a little something. You want to see my WAP?
Hold up.
I can WAP. I can toe WAP. I'm telling you.
Okay. Got to clarify the toe part. I don't think the kids these days know what you talking about.
Speaking of WAP, do y'all remember how me and Trev met and how we had a fake
Yeah,
little...
we remember. You came out like a goddamn music video. God damn. Welcome back to another episode on Unpopular Opinion. My name is Nigel Naheem Low 5. Hey, how do or die?
What's good? Shout out to my HBCU, Virginia Union University. You know what I'm saying? I love my VU.
You know what's crazy? I never knew y'all was the Panthers.
Yeah, now you know. Feel me?
Yo, do me a favor. Just throw that out. Just throw it out.
No.
Throw it out.
No. Love my VU.
Trendsetter. Still on wavy with the surf banner. What's good?
Feel me? I'm chilling, man. I'm about to post the unpopular opinion in the on the Instagram story, right? Tagging two fellas. Just a good logo right here, I must say.
Well,
Very intriguing.
yeah. It's nice, right?
Who did the logo?
I don't know. I think his name was like me.
That's dumb funny.
Yo, Austin, you see me in fantasy basketball, right?
Nah,
PJ Washington, what the... How much he had? 40, 49? 42? 41? He was in the 40 club.
How many wins you got?
Doesn't sound good.
I got 8. I'm like 8
I
and
got
2.
9.
All right, let me. How many points you had last week? Because you only good as the last time we seen you. You feel me?
You have more points than me. I'll see you next week.
Why?
They got money on it? No money on it?
Pride worth more than money these days. You feel me?
Hey.
How Deep One Pop said? From here to Hong Kong. You feel me?
Oh man, Trevor, you left us off on a nice question before we ended the last podcast, but we was talking about the whole betting thing, and I forgot what was I about to say before we started it. Fuck.
The betting?
Yeah.
We was talking about betting and how we've been trying to bet on certain teams. And
No, I tell you what we was talking about. My fault, Austin. The refs
and how
Oh,
if he was a referee in the 90s, what would it take for you to throw a game?
A lot of money, because what I was about to say is because you could prop bet now. Like you can bet on how many fouls is going to be in the whole game. So if you bet under
How many?
5 or under 10, a ref could just be blowing the whistle like left
Blow
and
the
right.
whistle.
Beep, beep, beep. Number 2 on the bump. You know
On the bump.
reaching in.
Now when he runs to the middle of the court and then he do it, I'm like, yo, you decent, fam. You need dumb type.
Block the foul.
No,
Yeah, that's dumb funny.
no, the referees that really be there dancing on the court though, like you ain't gotta do all that, bro.
They be smooth with it.
Like you trying to get a deal, like an entertainment, or you referee?
Now that makes sense. If the ref on the other side is calling the foul, like, yo, fam, you on the other side?
Yeah, like how you like the ref be standing right there. He's stepping on the line out of bounds. He like, remember KD saved the whole rock through it. He was all the way out of bounds. Like
He was. I remember
yeah,
that.
out. Ref was looking like, nah, I need y'all to make this happen right now.
Like, nah, he was in bounds the whole time.
Yo, it be certain games like, yo, just 2 games. You parlay on 2 games.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
5,000 back off $100.
Nah,
Like-
that's cap. I'm gonna tell you.
No,
why that's-
it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why that's cap. You know how, for you to win $5,000 off $100 bet, you know how like crazy the odds have to be.
Bro, I was just showing Austin the other day. It was set plus 750.
I was about to say, Trev, he likes to go for the underdog.
It was
Stay
plus
for the underdog.
plus 750, right? And then you parlay with another whack team that's like plus 680.
Okay.
Dogs. Off $100 bet, you seeing some bands. You seeing nice amount.
See, he a risk
say
taker.
bands. Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. Plus
That's
600, nah. I'm plus 300, maybe 500, but 600, nah. I'm good.
That's enough to make me go throw a glizzy from the stands. You feel me? And cause some mayhem. Put a sign up or something. You know.
Funny thing you
I
said
really
that.
understand fan engagement now, though. Like,
Yeah, because they be tight. They got money on the line. Some of them dead be having money on the line. That's why they be like doing
ready
whatever.
to fight.
That's why they be fucking screaming and yelling, getting kicked out. You know,
For real.
they probably got money on the line. Look at homeboy at the football game. He did the one at the streaker.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Did
and-
that. He
bet on himself.
He did that. You feel me? 300.
He's like, I'm gonna get this money.
300,000. Come on, man.
I would streak
Would
too.
you do that? I would do that.
Oh yeah.
300. He wasn't even ass nigga. You just gotta run out there.
They couldn't have cashed me. He was some regular average Joe. Like they took him down regularly, and he still hit him with a little pop.
Moving like the track season. You know what I mean?
I'd have had a football with me.
Look, man, I would have been going crazy.
Now you
But-
gotta give him a lefty and a loosey.
But what you would do, I would do that. Like if you really had money on the line, you as a fan can make an impact on your bet. Would you do something? Yes.
For that amount, yeah.
300,000. He went to jail.
Man.
Whoop-de-doo. He got bailed out on the rack.
Imagine, was it Malice in the Palace?
Oh.
What if that happened because somebody was down on the spread, like live betting, like, nah, this ain't happening.
No, that's dumb funny. I never thought of that. That's dumb funny. I remember that day.
It's
That was dumb
possible,
funny.
but
He
it's
like
possible.
perfect time. They sitting.
He
Yo, it's
like-
my one chance.
Like, yo, it's almost over now. We gotta do something right now. He said,
That game was called off after that, right?
yeah, the game was over.
Yeah. Yeah.
It started brawling. The game over. You can't go back to the game after that. What you gonna do?
They gotta add a prop. You gotta bet the game won't finish. Like that could be an automatic $1 million win, no matter what you bet. If you bet the game won't finish,
The
You
game
go on
won't finish.
overtime.
The game won't
The game won't
finish
finish.
due to
COVID.
dramatic events. Plus 8,000. Plus something crazy.
I'm putting $1 just to see what happens.
This game is over right now. That's it.
Yo. Here they go in the court. This game over.
Everybody get out this mother.
That would be dumb funny.
Like, damn, I wish it would rain right now. Just start wishing on, I hope it's an earthquake or a blackout in New York City or something. This
Somebody
game
throw-
can't finish. This game can't finish. We sitting in your chair, moving and shit. Like, it's any minute now, he said he's gonna pull through. He said he's gonna pull through.
Somebody gotta break the backboard.
Yeah, damn, I thought Shaq was gonna break it today. Imagine that. But yeah, you could bet on anything. Coin toss, who gets ball first, if the first basket is gonna be a layup, dunk, three, if they're gonna make their first three, like.
Yo, imagine if you a player though, and it's like first bucket gonna be this person, and it's gonna be this type of shot, and it's gonna be pass from him. Like, what if you and your man's just orchestrated like, all right, bro, we gonna first assist is you to me, 3-pointer. We win in the tip off. Like,
We're gonna let them win the tip off. Yo, just give it to them. Yo, just give it to them. Just give them the ball.
Oh!
Like, yo, I slipped, bro. I slipped. Count the slip.
yo, think about it. It'd be too many players content with losing.
That's a fact.
Let's talk about this for a second, because New York is hot right now. The Knicks, they doing big things. I'm still not impressed though. Not one bit. Not one bit.
Me either.
They beat the Pistons, and I'm like, come on.
Toxic.
I don't believe it. But I won money yesterday. They saved me. I lost every other game yesterday. I bet on the Clippers to beat the Bucks. They lost. I bet on the Warriors to beat the Lakers. They lost. The Knicks was the only team I bet on, and they won. So they saved me yesterday because I actually put money on them. I put like $30, so they saved me. But still, I don't trust the Knicks. But speaking about losing on purpose, the Warriors, right? They was losing by like 30 yesterday. I saw somebody stand next to LeBron, and they was losing by 30, and he was laughing with him. I'm like, yo, how you stand next to a dude that's cooking by 30 and be laughing with him? There's no way.
Because he bet it. He probably say, yo, hey, you know I'll put 10 bands on this game, bro, right? Yeah, I'm up, bro. We catching COVID next week.
Yo, you took your 15 shots? All right, cool. We good. That's all I need.
That's it.
Yeah, don't worry. LeBron like, yeah, don't worry about it.
I imagine you know somebody that bet on you to take the first shot, and you got the ball, and your teammate wide open though, and you know he good from the 3 line. Are you gonna pass it to him, or are you gonna shoot the shot?
I'm jacking it.
You double team and all.
It's Kobe time.
I don't know. That's
You take the first shot. It's 150.
It depends when you say someone you know. You know what I mean? When you say, oh, someone you know, who? Like,
let's say
we're talking like one of y'all.
Yeah, I would say let's say one of us is in.
I'm taking a shot.
Be alright.
I'm taking. Yeah, you be alright.
Boy, I didn't see you.
Yo, I ain't see you, bro.
He like.
But
you had 3 people on you. How could you see me?
In basketball, Matt, just think about. Imagine how many people that really do that though. That really
I'm
be
telling
like
you,
playing
it gotta be
people that really playing like for stats because they know their cousins got money on the game. Or
yo, and think about the hustle. If you could bet as a prop, first flagrant foul is gonna be on somebody. You bet on yourself. Go in, just clothesline somebody real quick.
Oh, my fault, Marlon.
My bad. Just made 50 bands.
easy.
That's all.
I'll give you $50.
Sit me down, ref. Sit me down.
That's crazy, man.
I'm watching the NBA totally different now. Yo, you gotta watch the underdog games and watch how the refs be tempted. Like it be a thin line. Like, yo, what game was I can't remember what time I had, so I'm not gonna sit here and falsify. But it just reminded me getting tight and thinking about the NBA. if this is really the year for the Knicks to like really show themselves, I'm mad because this is trash. I don't like nobody on the roster. It's garbage. Like I'm cool with Derrick Rose, but I can't cheer for them.
Derrick Rose, Austin Rivers. That's it.
I'm not cool with Austin Rivers, man. Listen to him.
Julius Randle, All-Star.
So was Amari Stoudemire.
Yo, your face, yo.
He was with at the back end of his career, though.
Yo.
The way Julius Randle at. What part of his career he in?
Yo, but he like what? Year 6, 5?
Yo,
So, you go to the Knicks and it looked like it's your last years. Like I could have sworn he been in the league for 20 years. Yo. Hey, you know what? Let's bring it back full circle. I wish I grew up.
Wait, before.
No. Let me say this because it relates.
Go ahead.
I wish I grew up in the 70s. What? Just so I could see the Knicks be good.
Oh, that's
just
not
to
bad.
witness it. Just to witness it.
We're talking like birth year, early 70s, mid 70s, raised later on, or what?
Yeah, like a birth 70s. I grew up. Probably seen them in the 8th, do a little something nice, something flashy. Somebody, Earl.
You want to see Walt Frazier?
You feel me? Good dipping. Phil Jackson. Didn't he win?
Yeah, he won with them.
That'd have been nice to be from New York when the
you would have seen him switching and dishing.
That's a good point. I ain't even think about that low key. When I was thinking of mine, I was thinking primarily of the music. Because I feel like music now is so one-dimensional. It pisses me off.
Music back then, you would have been moving and grooving.
So, if same question for me, it would definitely be the early 70s and like be raised and go through like puberty, like the age when you can move and you know what I mean. The music, it just was so many different types of good artists, and the music was just so. Creative. It's a no-brainer for me.
The music was definitely more creative. Like I was watching The Temptations with Chad.
Yeah.
And it's the way the music business is. It's like, you feel me? More people actually put in their own thoughts into it. They trying to figure out how the game work. It's like being the first one to play a video game, like, you know, like being the first person to actually play like a Sony PlayStation versus like somebody playing the PlayStation 5. You appreciate it more when you come from it. So I would appreciate to see what it was like coming from that era of where music really flourished.
It's just like, and then I think I told you this. I have the guilty pleasure for live music, and specifically rock. I love rock. I play guitar. I got like 4 or 5, whatever. But to see a performance like Earth, Wind, and Fire, I would love to see that band play live. Cool in the Game. Would love to see that band play live. I would love to even hear Whitney Houston sing live. Like that's crazy. Michael Jackson live. Like it's just so much good performers, good musicians.
Would have passed out?
Boy. I would have been sweating with the handstand. I would have been gone. But just to see that those artists live and hear their music like when it first dropped. I was playing Let's Groove Tonight by Earth, Wind, and Fire earlier. Just to what that record sound like when it hit. Or when Whitney's did what's the song? I think Greatest of All. To hear her when that song first hit, when Thriller first came out, like you feel me? Like,
because those are the times where they had to play the instrument in the background of the person singing, like.
You know what I mean? Like,
trying to get it
like 1,
2, what? Yeah, a whole full live recording session. Now with somebody just behind the computer,
like
I could just, you feel me? I could make a whole record by myself, no band.
Back
just
then,
somebody.
Everybody was in there. Take 3. action type joint. Like
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2,
like,
3.
hey, Austin, you're a little flat on that chorus. On that bridge. You got to bring that bridge down, my man. You gotta
Take 3 now. Get it together.
Yeah, just go get some water. Do what you gotta do. But you're a little bit flat coming across that bridge, man. I mean, just pick that up. You know what I mean? Like, that is, I think, the 70s. And then rock and roll, forget about it. Rock and roll is dead right now. But it's so many good rock bands that was in the 70s and 80s that, man, just to see that stuff live, I would love to grow up in that time period to be like, damn, like, music is on a good, progressive movement. However, I feel that it drops early 2000s, mid 2000s. Music started to become one-dimensional. Not a lot of rock bands, not a lot of performers like it used to be. None of that. It's just not the same.
That's interesting. Early 2000s?
I would say mid, when it started to dip.
Okay.
Into
I can see where you're going.
The one-dimensional as it is today. Because today is just about rap. You don't hear no good jazz artists now. None of that.
Yeah.
No groups. None of that.
People just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the popularity there.
Nobody inspires to be one. Like, we was in the music band. Like, I used to play the trumpet and the drums. Used to play the guitar, bass. Like, nobody wants to do those things no more. They just want it done.
They want to be on a winning team. So they pick what's popping now, which is rap and hip hop. That's the number one genre right now. Everybody's going in there. You like I said before, you can make one hot song and you could become trending and be the thing for a good year and make good music. Like, no disrespect to him, but what's his name? Old Town Road. What's his name?
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, Lil Nas X. Like, he had a whole album come out, but it was that one song that made him big, and then he just rode that wave. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Now look at him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's what they do.
Yeah. Nah, but on a real note though, like, I'm a testament of it. I go back and listen to old music, and it's like, it's totally different. Like, I'm more mature and advanced, and when it comes to like the staging of making a record or a song or something like that. But as far as like delivery, wordplay, metaphors, punchlines, I don't even do it. I try to, but it's so difficult to do it with the science of what today's music is. You feel me? Like, you try to get a whole metaphor out on a trap beat, it's like, oh, you trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even you trying. I mean, it's ways where you could do it, but it's not, you don't have enough space in your cadency to get a whole full statement out. You just got to get straight to the point. Like, paper, major, flavor. It's like no words in between. You just hear the rhyming word like the whole time. I'm listening to old music I did. I'm like, yeah, I put mad thought into that. Like, I'm listening to a bar and I'm like, what was I talking about? That took me a minute to articulate it because it made me think. Because now music nowadays, you don't even got to think. It's just listening. Like, oh, this is fire. Like, Dior. You know, like, you just hear something regular.
It's more about the beat and the words that's catching on with the beat,
right?
Rather than
you hear relevant. Rap now is just relevant words over melodies.
Good beats. Yeah.
But speaking about the 70s, and the music and how y'all said it was diverse and everything, and how it was creative, one genre that started in the 70s was hip hop, and they used a lot of songs from the 70s to mix it to create songs that they was creating at the time. And one era that also did that as well was the 90s. And that's the era I would love to grow up in. I love the 90s with a passion. Like, I love the 90s. So, like, I just love the music. I love the somewhat renaissance of black people as a whole. Rather it's in theaters with movies, rather it's in music, and then also in sports. Like, like the surgence of Michael Jordan. He took over the NBA. And then also you had the Cowboys. Yeah, it was Troy Aikman, but Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin was actually the cornerstones of that team. Then you also had Deion Sanders. And then in theaters, you could talk about Tupac, all the movies he did, Omar Epps and Ice Cube, all the movies they did. So all the stuff I just saw coming out around that time, like, it was just like, that's the era I would love to be. I feel like growing up as a teenager in that time, I would have loved being black. I still love being black now, but I would have really felt it because I felt like as black people, we were more focused on being black and being around black people rather than trying to fit in. You get what I'm saying? We was more focused on pushing our way in the door. That's what I feel.
I get that, but I gotta concur. If that's even the right word, it just felt right. It felt right. It felt right. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the 90s was the start of the savage in Black America. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this.
We know why, though. What else?
We know why.
Yeah.
We know why. But, like, the 70s was like a calm period. I feel like where it was like almost like euphoria where America didn't want us to be on the plateau that we could have continued to be at. And it was like, yo, we got to take them off this celebrity high pedestal and bring them back down to earth. And you feel me? Like, crack was a real epidemic of its own that shifted the disco wave and how, like, engineering and pioneering we was in the music business where we was influencing blues, rock, jazz, country, pop, all cornerstones of music, to crack leading us down into this pain and misery where we had to express ourselves in this form of rap. Even though rap came in on its pop note and all that, I just feel like the 90s was the start of a new beginning for Black America.
Yeah.
I feel like the 70s was like a point where you could see the glory, a little bit of the glory. You still had to deal with the tunnel. Type shit, you got to deal with the racism and all that oppression, but we deal with it today. Like, no funny, if we telling history, I'll probably mention this in the last part. 100 years from now, somebody looking at Black history in 2020, you think we under the same oppression we was on in 1970.
Just better technology.
For real.
You might think it's worse
in the last 40, 50 years. That's a fact. But like I just remember like when I would look at certain times, like the 2000 when we was really growing up, and then I look back at the 90s and see what my parents was going through and just like what they were able to entertain, rather it was sports or just theater. Like I was saying, I just felt like there was a bigger surgence of pushing Black, working with Black and being around Black people. Like there was like a Black thing going on, rather than we just Black. And I just love what I saw. Like when it came to theater, like especially like Love Jones, Juice, Boomerang. I just feel like all those movies was like, we got to push Black movies out there so we can get Black people to go to the theaters. Like Jungle Fever, like Spike Lee was big on that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Michael Jordan was doing his thing. The Knicks was nothing but Black people on the whole team. Like I just felt like there was a lot of Black people who was just sticking together and trying to make an impact rather than trying to find their way in the world. It was like, look, you gonna accept this or not? If you're not, we gonna kick the door in. And I just really like that wave. And especially like I'm a dancer, sort of New Jack Swing.
Wait, you a dancer?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a dancer. You know that. I toe wop, not just wop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, but I'm a dancer. I like to dance and stuff. So like the 90s with the New Jack Swing and stuff like that, that gets to me.
Me and Austin got a battle. We got a battle for the record. Like, I still to this day don't like how you came out that elevator fair.
Like I said, you gotta blame it on Luda. That is not my fault. You gotta blame it on Luda.
Yo, Nigel. Let me put it in perspective for everybody out there that don't know. Getting Light is a form of dance that swept the inner city nation from 2007 to, let's say,
I will go look 7. Probably, I would say
10, 2010.
I would say 06.
All right, whatever. 06.
Because chicken noodle soup and all that was what revved it up.
I say 2006 to 11, because that was the end of our high school career. If you was getting light, it was just like.
That's a fact. So what you doing?
But I low key wish I would have kept doing it. But getting light was a real thing, you know. So me at a tender age that I probably was 16. We was probably like 16 when this happened. I'm getting light. This is to build the scenery. We in the hallway of a project building. Long Castle Hill hallway. They got the track 300 turnaround, you know, like it's space. It's mad of us in the hallway. Smell like feet, knee pads, and basketball. Yeah, it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? And now getting late when this shit go, everybody chant for you. They make a chant on the fly for your name, and you go and you grooving. It might be music, it might not. We ain't had no music, or if we did, it got cut out and added in later. I'm in there dancing. My name was T Will. Hey, T Will, T Will. And now I'm getting crazy. Hey, all eyes on me. The camera out. You feel me? Here come Austin. Not even on the program. You feel me? He not even on the pamphlet of program schedules. Like, it's me right now on the itinerary. You feel me? I'm here dancing. Hey. No, you can hear the elevator door open and stop everything. I stop. I'm dancing. You feel me? But you can hear them wilding on the way up, like boom, 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 boom. Like they banging to the music in the elevator, right? And I'm like, at first you just like, oh yeah, everybody feeling it. Yeah. I'm like, hold up. And banging don't look over. Sun not right. Austin come out the elevator like a fucking serpent. He just, I swear, I've never seen somebody slide like that. And the elevator, it got the little ridges before you walk out. Yeah. You feel me? He still slid over that. like it was water on the floor. He slid all the way out the elevator.
Wait, like baseball slide?
Yes, nigga.
Yo. I had 1 foot out and I just slid.
It looked like he was on a retractable wire and somebody let it go, right? And it just dragged him all the way to me. Son slid all the way to me, bro. Shoulders. She over here shaking, going crazy. Everybody switched the whole scene. The camera not on me no more. I'm out here knee pads on, basketball shorts in the hallway. Like, nah, I had a real self-evaluation moment. Like, nah, Paul wildin', like, I ain't gonna say nothing. It's cool and all that, right? They go by. We outside now. I just see y'all looking at me cold. Yeah, I slid on you. I got something for him. I pulled out one of my best tricks. You feel me? It was like that. I ain't gonna front. Yeah. Getting light was almost as real as gangbanging. I can understand how some of them transition so well into the street world. Right. Because it was like, yo, don't disrespect me. You feel me?
This was the thing. So before I went to Steve with y'all, I went to Smith. And I was supposedly the best get light person in Smith. So I came to Steve.
Who gives you that title, though?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Who was like, you?
Don't worry about
you. The one. You the one.
So I come in.
You got the juice now,
right? I'm in Gateway's lunchroom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting light, and they're like, "T, well," they like, "Yo, he the best one out here." I'm like, "He not the best one. He ain't never seen me get light yet." I ain't front. I'm fake hating on the side. Like, yeah, I'm like he ain't see me yet. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make sure he see me one day. Mind you, I didn't know where you was going when I came out the elevator. It was all Luda. He's like, yeah, you gotta get hyped. Just going. I'm like, yeah. So I'm hyping the elevator already. And then once I got out, it was over.
It's crazy because from two different perspectives, like I met Austin at this point in school, like from a distance, like seeing him around Luda and shit. And him always giving me the look, like I'm like, yo, what's this problem?
He was real quiet when he first came.
He wrote like just quiet and just like, and you look like you up to no good. So it's like, yo, I just assumed you was up to no good. And I'm like, yo,
I was just high.
I'm like, yo, what's his problem? I couldn't figure it out. Then when he slid out the elevator, it made sense. Like, oh,
this whole time,
say less. Don't do it. But then, long story short, me and Austin get English class together, and once I heard him laugh, and I looked back, like, that's this nigga laughing. This nigga can't hurt a fly. Like, You can tell. You can really tell how dangerous a nigga is by they laugh. Like,
Yo, that's dumb funny. Yo, that's dumb funny. Nah, because I started laughing in that class because Bobo and Lamont used to always fight and play with each other's hats and flip it over. And they used to have me dying in that class. That class was hilarious.
son took.
And Mango, too.
Oh.
Let me
Bust your brim.
Yo, Bobo took Lamont's whole hat and turned it inside out and sat it back on the table, bro.
Yo.
Like, you know how the inside of stitching has got the lines going? Like his whole, like you see the inverse print of the Yankee logo on the hat, like the gray part of the brim sitting flat out. I'm like, nah.
That day I was like,
managed to do that.
Yo, that was dumb funny. That had me down when I seen that day. I was crying. Nah, but it's funny how me and Trevor met up like just like that. Cause after a while we got mad cool. I was like, oh, this dude's mad cool. He's a cool guy. I like this guy right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I ain't like you, right?
I bet you didn't. I ain't like you either. Cause Coach Smurf didn't make you practice.
That's how I met you?
You probably met me on a football field. I don't know. No. You had to meet me before that.
Yeah, had to.
Had to.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Austin used to blow minds in football practice, bro.
Why? He didn't do nothing. You're talking about me? He didn't do nothing. He just be him and Jose used to just stand there.
That's crazy. No.
Nah,
you go, Trevor.
Austin used to bullshit unless I was on the field. And I couldn't understand why. And I was like, yo, bro, you let everybody else chill. Like, yo, relax. We dad got helmet, shoulder pads, and shorts.
No.
He got full tackling me on the field. I'm about to deck him. I'm like, yo. You get tackled, you get up like, yo,
Nah, I had to tag him because he out there running like the dude that ran on the Super Bowl field. Like, he just really out here. Like, I'm like, yo, you gotta chill, man. You supposed to just do a regular round and relax. He out here like, Trevor, he mad acrobatic and all that. I had to watch him.
The one time I appreciated you was after we played, what was that Burgundy team? I dropped a catch that game. I was dumb tight. Aaron, we ain't even gonna get into that. This is the day Nigel got hurt, I think. What team was that?
We won. It was away. It was away.
Yeah.
Far Rockaway?
They was Burgundy?
No. It was away. It was the only we lost one.
Key Lane, Nick Lane.
I think it was Far Rock.
Because I'm gonna say
it was.
This
away.
the ones that they had you written in their locker rooms.
It was
remember,
Far
like
Rock. It was Far
Rock.
It was Far
the
Rock.
hood ass team.
they was doing the most. Like, yo, what's wrong with y'all? I get on bro. I'm not even in the play. You feel me? So I ain't even run. I already knew where the play was going. I just stalled, boy, because he looking at me stupid. Like, said go. I just stood there like this. He looked around, dead, just tackled me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not even. I say less. So now he's like, said go. Play still not going to me. I take him deep. 30-yard fade. Son hit me in the nuts. I'm like, yo, I was really tight. Like, yo, I miss Austin. Like, I wish Austin was guarding me right now. And ever since after that game, I was like, if Austin not on his bullshit, I'm going to burn him on the field. It's over.
Do y'all remember that game? And the dude that was doing the first down thing. And then he ended up getting to a fight because some hood niggas ran on the field and tried to fight him.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
I remember that.
He took his
I
shirt off. He was
do remember that. They tried to
They tried to
gate on him or something,
They
right?
tried to pull up on him. Yeah, I don't know. They pulled up damn near
right in the middle of the
Yo,
game.
Because like at one end of the field, like where they track was at, I think it was like a shorter gate, and they dad hopped over it, ran down on boy. I don't even think he did the rest of the game, right?
He did it. He had to get up out of there.
I don't know. But I remember that. They stopped playing on. They was like, whoa.
Because they really ran on the field. Like, was like, yo.
Remember when Thomas used to do that? Yo. After Thomas, he's like, hey. Wait. He used to travel with us and not even participate in the events. He used to be on track meets. He used to go like, I don't got shit to do, motherfucker. Yo,
that was the funniest dude I ever met right there. That was a funny dude right there.
He's probably the funniest dude I ever met.
That joint was dumb funny. And then we went and played Evander Friday night. And
that's when we clapped them.
Violent.
It was their homecoming.
That game was so bad. It was their homecoming. They had Bronx 12 there and everything. Like, yeah, it's about to be lit.
They had Hard in the Paint playing. Yeah, that joint was funny.
We was like, all right. All right. All we had to do was get Magic the ball, which was crazy. Because individually, we was all nice. But we still was like, nah, just give Magic the ball. We ain't gonna do
it. No one was just as fast as me. Like, I was too fast for that division.
You was too strong. It was one play. It was like a 48. You ran a 48. And I was the either the slot or I was the outside receiver. So I was lead blocking for you. Nigel running me over.
Like, in my way. I'm getting them out of here.
You feel me? I knew I wasn't going to block the person that was in front of me. I was like, short, very slim chance that I'm going to knock this person over. Nigel's like, don't worry. I'm going to knock you and him over.
Bro, I was too fast, man. I'm watching.
Was that the game when the punt return when you fumbled it and picked it up and ran it?
Yeah, I bobbled it. I just watched it. I bobbled it and then picked it up and...
Light work.
Nah, that's sad how you... I don't even want to talk about it.
Shout out to Steven Jenkins because we cooked him and his guys out there. He used to talk mad junk. And we was like,
I forgot about him.
Man, we him. It's crazy. To this day, people from Smith will go, yeah, we almost had y'all. Man, get it out of here.
You never had us. We beat y'all every time.
Yeah, like, we almost won. No.
You know, I wasn't supposed to play that Stevenson game. I mean, that Evander game, because I was suspended and I wasn't even supposed to play.
Suspended for what?
I don't know, but I was always doing something. And Mr. Miglio suspended me.
I wasn't. Who was that? That sounds familiar.
That's the white lady that like came like our junior and senior year, and she was mad strict, and she walked like.
Nah, she was there the whole time. She used to work at Stevenson.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Got it.
And she used to always call my mom, and I was supposed to be suspended. And then my mom would be like, look at his grades, though. I'm like, yeah, look at my grades. The only class I failed was Miss Drummond. And we all know about Miss Drummond. You know what I'm saying?
Trevor?
Yo, I hate how Jamaicans say my name.
How do they say your name?
Like it's not an O and an R at the end. They add an A or a U and an H, like
Trevor.
Trevor. Like it's not that. Trevor. But I mean, I get it. You know, I'm not gonna disrespect my people.
That's dumb funny. But we disrespected Miss Drummond though.
Man, I told you I feel bad. I told you I feel. She was probably from the island somewhere. I mean,
she's from Jamaica. She's from Jamaica. Yeah.
I don't want to be the
I forgot how I know, but I know she's from Jamaica. Yeah.
Profiling anybody, but
I don't even want to speak on her.
Only thing I gotta say is, yo, I feel bad. I feel bad because we was wilding. We was wilding.
I don't feel bad.
We was wilding.
I don't feel bad.
We used to wild, and I be thinking about it like, damn.
No, you know I don't feel bad because as an adult, you know, she was fucking like she was messing with little kids, like, you know, like she was doing a lot to get back at us.
She probably was, but you telling me you, Mr. Williams, a teacher, you wouldn't be doing the same shit?
I'd be cool.
Yeah,
she failed me for association like it was a crime. You know, like I had to go present myself in front of a 12-man jury to explain why I'm cool with y'all in a classroom. She failed me off of association. How does that even work?
Because I ain't gonna front. It was to keep it a buck. Errol kind of did some stuff sometimes, but it was really me and Nigel, mostly me. That was the bad.
It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. Yo, I did not do anything. I guess I condoned the foolishness.
You don't ever remember getting a
Yes,
loose
I
paper?
remember. I used to fucking crumble it up and fucking throw it and all that shit. But I never. Okay,
You
first
wasn't
and
as bad as I
foremost-
was.
No, you,
What did I do?
my man, you was the worst one. You
What
was
did
the
I
worst
do?
one.
Nah.
I'm not even gonna get into it.
Austin was the worst one.
Yo, him and his mans was the worst
Yeah,
one.
and Michael was the worst.
Nah, that's the Ron's man's. I got pictures.
He got your hat still. So, yo, y'all two was the worst.
What did I do?
And Theron was bad too because he wasn't even in the class.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He wasn't even in the class. He just come in there and be like, yo.
What y'all doing?
Work.
Class.
Y'all was the worst, but I feel bad. I do. I feel bad for a lot of teachers though. Like,
What did I do that was so bad to her?
I mean, I'm not even. You know what you did.
Nah, real talk though, like you know what you sign up to be a teacher. Like if you're a teacher, kids are gonna make fun of you for whatever they can make fun of.
That's a
She
fact.
picked the wrong profession.
Or the wrong class.
She picked the wrong profession, bro. No,
Yo.
us, we were inevitable. She wasn't dodging us. There was gonna be another us in a different class.
That's a fact. Now I was bad. I started the first day.
I never even wanted chemistry. Or whatever the hell she, was it
Me
chemistry?
either. It was chemistry. It was
Yeah,
chemistry.
I didn't even want that job.
Yeah, she was a class we didn't even need. I had all my signs selected.
Exactly.
I'm like,
I failed her and I still
I
graduated.
believe we had that class in the morning, so it was like we had to go.
No. We had it
nah,
after lunch.
she was later in the day.
Yeah, we had it after lunch. I remember that.
We could have skipped her.
We had lab in the morning. Like when we have a lab, we had it in the morning. I remember.
Oh yeah, I used to hate that. They used to give us like the grown adult schedules. Like, well, you might have science today, but tomorrow you got social studies. Like, don't do that. Just let me give me the same thing. I miss those days. Remember when you was like middle school? Yeah, one teacher teach you everything.
The whole thing, the whole day.
No. Because
You probably had a few. You had a music teacher.
174, we had a lot.
Oh.
Because I remember 8th grade.
We had a math teacher.
Yeah, they was like, oh, we're gonna teach you guys how to start rotating to your classrooms or whatever.
Oh, now you know what killed me? Because a homeroom teacher would teach us all the subjects that we didn't have an extra teacher for.
Right.
But we had Miss Lopez, and she barely spoke English. How you teaching us English, and you don't even know it?
We had that. We only went to like 3 classrooms. I remember Miss Ware.
Rizzo.
Who's that? Math?
That was a math teacher. Remember, like he used to do the Mabop.
Oh shit! I do remember him. Damn.
And Caraballo.
Carvalho. Damn, that's crazy.
He was probably the coolest teacher because he started teaching like social studies or something like that, but he was originally a music teacher.
Damn. That's tough.
Yeah, the 4 building, it sound cool. 131 was where it's at, you know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
He was where it's at, you feel me?
I gotta ask you a question, Austin. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a question. If somebody went to your school, remind me to ask you. I don't want to make it a big deal.
And treat the foot. Damn. I don't know. It was good times though. But I can't be no teacher because I be thinking about like, damn, we used to put our teachers through so much, especially that one. Put her through so much that imagine going to work every day like, damn, it's Thursday. I gotta teach Austin class. Like that must suck. Like she going.
Yo, real talk. She used to be
sitting in her car like, damn.
She used to probably really sit in her car, smoke a cigarette, and be like,
Did I tell you what she told Miss Blake?
No,
She told Miss Blake that she couldn't eat her lunch because of us. because she knew after she had lunch, she got us, so she couldn't eat her lunch. She's
I feel
so stressed out.
bad. I feel so bad, bro. I really feel so
bad.
bad.
I low key don't
I'm
feel
sorry.
bad.
I'm sorry.
You know I don't, because I
don't feel bad because she failed me with no reasoning and then changed my grade. So you're not even a stand-up character. You couldn't even live with the decisions you made because you know you was wrong.
It's a lot of teachers. It's a lot of teachers, but she was probably one of the most. She's definitely one of the most memorable for the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I forget a lot of teachers' names. I will never forget her name.
No.
Never.
Probably top 3 most memorable of all time.
She got a face that you could never forget either.
I mean, yeah.
I can't. I can't. It was
Yo, first day, I was like, yo, I'm over here.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? I don't talk. So like if a teacher didn't speak to me, they're like, oh, Trevor's mad nice. I love Trevor. Then they see me around y'all and they're like, yo, you're like a completely different person. I'm like, no, it's not crazy. What's crazy is you just won't leave me alone. Like when I'm with my guys, I'm with my guys. When I'm by myself, I'm by myself. Like I'm not changing. It ain't nobody in here to talk to. Why I'ma talk? They always used to pull that, but when you by yourself, you don't do it. Why? You don't act because it ain't nobody to act out with. I'm not gonna rob a bank by myself. I need the homies with me. Like,
wow.
We dad used to during fire drill leave the fire drill, walk all the way to McDonald's, and be there for an hour and come back like, yeah, we thought it was still going on.
We used to not come back some
they
days.
be like, yo, where you was at? Fire drill. You know that ended a while. Yeah, but I knew the line was gonna be crazy, so
I waited.
I waited till it was done. That got me a sandwich because I was hungry.
They be like, fire drill be like 2-second period. We won't be back till 5th. Let's lunchtime. Yo, where you was at? Yo, we had a fire drill.
Nah, I ain't even start till like 3rd, 4th period. So
That's a fact. Senior year, that's a fact. I had gym my first period. So sometimes
it was days I wasn't even showing up. Like,
and then I had Mr. Hunter.
come just for the attendance. Like, yo, I'm here.
I wonder what he's up to.
Word.
Mr. Hunter?
Yeah. Cool. He was cool.
He was cool.
He was cool unless you was a athlete and you was not participating.
Right.
Because
he was cool, but it sucked to see him get into somebody that wasn't cool with him. You know, like
Like who?
One of the hood dudes, like,
Okay.
like, yo, come on, man, that's Mr. Hunter. He cool, man. Let him rock.
He innocent. He innocent.
I don't even do that with him. He's like, come on, buddy, come on. But yo, when I had him as a
You're tough, right? You're tough, right?
Right? You're a tough guy, huh? You're a tough guy, right?
Yeah, real cool. Real cool, huh?
Yo,
Innocent dude.
nah. When I had him as a gym teacher, like he was on me. He was like, you on a football team and a track team, right? So you got to be better than everybody in here. I'm like, yo, fam, it's early in the morning. Like,
It's
he's
8
like, no.
o'clock.
Yeah, like, yo, fam, let me chill. He's like, no. If you don't be better than everybody else, I will fail you. I'm like, you serious? Yo, fam, I'm out here sweating. Yo, Trev. 3rd period, like, yo, fam. Like, come on. But I liked it, though, because he pushed me.
I do have, I have times I'm like, damn, I should have played baseball like 1 year. Like, just to see, you know? I really do, because he was a good dude. He was a good coach. So, yeah.
It was track season, though.
It was track season, too. So, I was like, damn, I really wish I could have played like 1 year of baseball. Because I could play.
I wanted to play soccer fully, but I couldn't, because...
When was soccer? That was during basketball, right?
That was during basketball or football?
I think it was football. I think it ended like 2 weeks into basketball. So it like overlap a little bit. It was during football, and I think it overlapped with basketball at the beginning.
I never saw myself playing football. That was crazy. That was a wild experience.
Yeah, it was. That was the senior year football season was probably one of the best.
Shout out to you in Orlando. Y'all the only ones from the basketball team that held it down. You know, everybody else It's like, nah, we good.
Football season was football / just senior year was just so fun. It was so fun.
It's
It
crazy.
was
Like
one of the best times of my life.
football's a real sport because the wear and tear. Like I still have lingering injuries from playing football in high school.
So imagine people who do that shit their whole life.
Right.
On different, experience levels. Collegiate, semi-pro even.
You getting hit 400 pounds of force.
For what?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Imagine Terrence in high school at an elite level in college hitting you with all his might.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Nah, that's why I don't even want to imagine that. I used to go so hard trying not to get tackled. Like, I think I only been tackled once. Whole football career. I got mad injuries though. Don't make no sense. Like the one time we was playing, well, I don't know what team, we was slapping them though. It was bad. Home game. Touchdown game. I can't remember what's their name. I keep thinking.
What color?
Blue and white, maybe.
Probably K-Lane.
No. That was damn. Who is that? I'm looking at him. Who is that?
I don't remember.
It's a Staten Island school.
It was a Staten Island school.
Oh, the team we played in the playoffs too?
No, not Stuyvesant.
No. Oh, it might have been.
Nah. Stuyvesant was like sky blue. Stuyvesant was the team.
Because we didn't play Patrides our senior year, so it's not Patrides.
Oh,
I think it was Patrides.
It was? No,
it was.
It was.
No.
Patrides.
It was.
No, time out. I'm gonna tell you why I know it wasn't Patrides. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I know it wasn't Patrides. Because my junior year, we played Patrides in Staten Island, and that's the game I had to travel with y'all. I didn't have enough practices, so I couldn't play. So I wanted to play them my senior year, and we didn't get to play them at all because we lost in the playoffs. So I know for a fact we did not play them senior year. It was what's the other Staten Island school? Dang, I can't remember. We gotta look that up. But I know for a fact it was Patrides because I really wanted to play them. That's my goal. Like I want to play them. I want to go against the tight end and I'm gonna crack them. Like that was my whole mindset because I was tight end in junior year.
Whatever school it was though, we was spanking them. It was bad, and coach put me in at middle linebacker. And to this day, I can't figure out what exactly was he trying to do? Was he trying to make me a man? I don't know. But that wasn't the place for me to be on the field. And this is the hardest I've ever been hit in life. Like, in life. I've been hit by a car. I'm in field, running, midfield. Running back, no, it's a fullback. He's coming right up the 2.
I think I remember this.
He come dead up the 2. Clear as day. All his blockers are working today. And I'm dead the middle linebacker. I'm the first person to fullback to see. Son trucked me so hard. I just fell to the ground. Like, instantly fell. He hit me so hard, he fell. He flew backwards. And I just fell to the ground and everybody thought I tackled him. And they was like,
yeah, you know why I remember that? I remember that because one, I didn't play defense in senior year unless it was situation dictate. 2, I was standing next to your mans when this happened. And I remember your man's like, let's go, Trevor. Like he was standing right next to me.
Yo, everybody was like,
mad
let's
high.
go. I get to the sideline, my chest feel like it's about to drop like 2 yards back. People slapping me in the helmet, in the chest. I'm in all types of pain. Like, go, get back, go back for kickoff. I'm like, nah, just yeah, wildin'. I swear that was the hardest I ever got hit, and I was like, yo, football ain't for me. I don't know how I'm still finessing it right now.
We days should be chilling, not even going to practice.
I'm skimming through this, and it's like I'm skimming through the video, and it's crazy.
What was the stiff-arm names?
Roxy.
You mentioned it earlier, right?
Roxy.
I said Lucy though. I didn't know the right hand name.
I thought you said Roxy.
Roxy.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I wanted to tackle Nigel in practice so bad, but Merck never let him practice. I'm like, I want to be like,
No, I mean, we could talk about that another time because it's a lot that I have to say about football senior. It's so much. Knowing the stuff that I know now, and it's like, it's just crazy. It's just, it's
Really
just crazy.
wish Merck was the basketball coach. Not
Why?
to take away from my actual coach, but Merck, we had a connection. Like whenever he coached, like when my coach was out, I never got off the court. It could be over. Travis stayed on the court. He's playing. Because I used to cook Merck.
Yeah, we used to have extra period, and he used to be running the full court. 9th period.
He's like, there's no way I'm not letting this kid get on the court. He used to light me up.
Why he used to fill in?
Like, I don't know, because my coach used to work at another school as like a principal or teacher or something.
Because PA did the same thing for that junior high school down the block.
Yeah.
I didn't like Merck. I don't even rock with PA. Me and Merck used to go at it.
I don't know why.
Merck was mad cool with me. Then I was Nigel's cousin. When he found that out, he was like, oh, no wonder. It must be in the genes. Yes.
Me and Merck used to always go like this.
He used to beg me to play football. Like, I got you. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just going down memory lane.
This.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead, Trevor.
Go ahead.
He made the Trevor run. Remember, it was like a fake pass, throw me the ball, like, and me and Aaron had the same number, which was crazy. I don't know how we both had number 5, right? I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
I remember.
So
Trevor,
we about to.
I remember.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember. We about to do the play, and they stopped it because there's 2 number 5s on the field. So then, once I get back in the play, they're like, "Oh, they about to do the play. They about to do the play." As soon as they gave me the ball, everybody was on top of me. I'm getting cracked left and right. Like, damn, you made this play for what? You know, like, why he could have just made the Trevor pass instead of the Trevor run. Shit was not successful. They was already running down on us because of Nigel. You take Nigel out one play, they're like, oh, who that little number 5 in the backfield? I'm about to kill him. Why would you sign me up for this?
Good times. You know what's crazy? The name of this episode was Same Me, New Time, but I think I'm gonna change the name to Memory Lane because good times, man.
Yeah,
it just
was.
it just was. We should have had Theron in here. You know, he probably would have had. Who knows? He got a lot of stories on him.